So where were we? Oh yeah, this is the end of day 5 of a 7-day juice cleanse. So I've just completed 5 days just drinking juice. Doesn't seem like such a big deal from some of the past escapades I've done. 100 days on juice and 30 days on bananas and 7 days on water and stuff like that. But I haven't done, well, I did actually do a juice cleanse a few weeks ago. Yeah, I did a 3-day juice cleanse, orange juice cleanse, a few weeks ago as well. But this is a 7-day juice cleanse, and I'm getting absolutely awesome transformation experience from it. I just finished 5 days, and wow, it's incredible. And so what I want to get across to you is just how important it is for you to do this, and for you to do things like this, for you to do these things that are just so great for you that you don't learn in school. No one says to you in school, you need to go and do a juice fast, right? Or juice cleanse. You don't go to PE class and they tell you this. It doesn't happen. Who tells you? Your parents don't tell you it unless, they've grown up in this or whatever, But 99.9% of people just don't know about this and just don't do it. How many people do you know that do juice cleanses? Right? And it's so important. So important. I talk about the disease rates these days. 1 in 2 people getting heart disease, 1 in 3 cancer, 1 in maybe 5 diabetes, 1 in 4 or 5 stroke. What is there left? This is like minuscule percentage of people that get through. As they say, straight is the gate, narrow is the way. To go on that line. But I'm on that line. And that's what I want to get across to you, that you can be on that line too. And it's a choice. It's empowerment. It's to empower yourself, right? You empower yourself. The information is here for everybody. Everybody can learn this. Everybody can do this. It doesn't cost any more money to do a juice cleanse than how you normally live, depending on some people's lifestyle. But most people over a week, they either go out to the movies once, they go out to dinner, or they go to the coffee shop a few times. And when you do a juice cleanse, you're not doing any of that, right? You're not doing any of that. You're not eating any food, just drinking juice. Simple. Through a juicer. Very, very simple. It's simple, Some of the secrets are so simple. And so important. So important that you do these things that, no one else around you is doing. People go, what do you do that for? What do you want to starve yourself for? This is why I've got over this week. People say, isn't that dangerous? That's dangerous what you're doing. What's dangerous is doing what everybody else is doing. That's what's dangerous. If you're doing what everybody else is doing, I'm telling you, you're in danger. You're heading for a head-on collision, right? So with these, I don't do juice cleanses and things like that out of fear. It is the best health insurance policy you can have, is to do juice cleanses and the various other things I talk about, It's the best insurance policy, life insurance policy you can have. Do a regular juice cleanse. Cleanse yourself, clear out the toxins, rejuvenate your body, not just your body, but your mind as well. Your mind goes through an incredible transformation mentally. Letting go of repressed emotions that we've been pressing down with the food, Something comes up, some trauma or something from childhood. It starts to come up and we eat to sedate ourselves. So when you take the food out of the equation, you take all the pressure off your digestive system, then it's clear, Many of the neurons are in our stomach. We think from our stomach, our gut reaction. So when you clear all that out, and then suddenly you start to be able to make better decisions. You start to get understandings about yourself once you take away that blockage that can be often there. So it's an incredible thing to do. If you look around yourself, you got to start now. No matter what age you are, you got to start now. Something. Oh yeah, I'll do that stuff like that when I get older or something. I know 2 people. I just looked at my Facebook, a guy I know on Facebook. I looked at him the other day, and went down his feed. He's lying in a hospital bed with having chemotherapy. He's got some aggressive cancer. He's He's way younger than I am. You know, he's in his 30s somewhere. And he's this like super high energy, positive, successful guy. And he's lying in a hospital bed now, bald head, looking terrible. What happened there? I'm not exactly sure, but he's neglected something. But if he just did a regular juice cleanse, I would bet that things would be different. Of course, you know, you're welcome to say the opposite or have a different opinion. You're welcome to. But what I'm here to do is to get a message across to you, is do this stuff. You know? It's like having insurance and saying, well, I'm getting insurance, but I don't think this is ever going to happen to me. But still, it's better to have the insurance just in case, right? But like I said, I don't do this stuff out of fear. I do this stuff because I love me. I love this body. I love this mind. I love living in the transformation. You know, that is the place for me. To me, that there's no other place to be, is other than being in the transformation, being outside of my comfort zone, in the transformation. Where else is it to be? I don't see the point of being anywhere else. I don't see the point of being inside my comfort zone. I don't see the point of living a mediocre life. I don't see the point of that. To me, there's no point in existence if you're not growing, if you're not transforming. To me, that's the point. To me, that's what it's all about. That's the fulfillment. That's what the desire is, if that's what you want to call it. So, another guy I know, he's going to get one of his nuts chopped off in a few weeks through testicular cancer. Again, way younger than I am. You know, and I know that nothing like that is going to happen to me because I take measures, and I love taking those measures because for me it's not like a chore. It's not a chore for me to do a cleanse. It's not a chore. It's about transforming. It's about growing. It's about, wow, when you break through, and you do a 7-day juice cleanse, do it. If you've never done it before, you'll get to a place where you've never been before. Once you hit day 4, day 5, and you go through the turbulence of the first few days, and you get to a point where it's like, whoa, suddenly you can breathe much deeper. It's like, whoa, I've got all this oxygen I can take in. And when you can breathe so much deeper, you're taking so much more oxygen. Oxygen is going to your brain. When the oxygen goes to your brain, it's like you open up pathways that you didn't even know was there. You oxygenate parts of your brain, and suddenly your thinking becomes clearer. Because before, so much of that oxygen is going into the food, into the digestive process. But after 3 or 4 days of just juicing, the digestive process, it doesn't need to go anymore. It shuts down. And once that shuts down, it might sound like a bad thing, shutting down, but no, it's resting. It's like going to sleep. It's like I'm just having a nap here. Wow, thanks. I've been working your whole life. You're working, digesting your food, and then suddenly you give me a break. You give me a week off. It's a holiday. It's like, wow, thanks. I needed that. I want your digestive system. It goes to sleep, takes a rest. Then your everything in your body starts to heal and regenerate at a much faster rate. It's holistic in nature, what it does for you. It's incredible. But you have to experience it, and you have to go through the turbulence and going through you got to break through. You got to break through. And you get to a place where it's uncomfortable, where you don't want to do it, you want to stop it. And all these reasons come up of why you need to stop doing this juice cleanse, why you need to break it. And you need to override that. You need to override the programming. And that's what it's all about. You've got to override the programming, because the programming will keep you in mediocrity. The program will keep you in your comfort zone. When you override that, you break out of it. You break out of the program. You break out of the matrix. And when you do a 7-day juice cleanse, you feel that. You can do longer. I've done 21 days. I've done 100 days. Ridiculous things like You know, now I can't even imagine 100 days on day 6, 7 is a good night now. You know, but when you feel inspired to do something, do it. And I really hope that this video inspires you to take action, to do it, to upgrade yourself, to upgrade your health, your mind, your wellness. It's a gift. It's an absolute gift that you deserve to give yourself. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe, tune in tomorrow, and leave us a like and leave us a comment.